Arbistal High School, welcome to our second episode of Warrior Nation. So glad to see you guys again. Welcome. I hope you've enjoyed the first 8 days of school. I can't believe today's already the 8th day. Time goes by so fast. I just want to take this opportunity to get on Warrior Nation and talk to you guys about some school-wide expectations. How we can be clear about what we expect from you guys and how you guys are able to meet and exceed our expectations in regards to some of our most basic school expectations. One of those is just our dress code. Our dress code is pretty basic. It's going to be khaki bottoms with a polo top, polo being either a navy blue, white, or a light blue. So that's our basic dress code. If you want to use a school, Arbistal High School t-shirt on top, maybe you're a part of ROTC or football team or something like that, you've got stall t-shirts, you're able to wear those as tops with your khaki bottoms as well. Other piece of our dress code is going to be our student ID. That should be worn around your neck at all times. So you've got a lanyard, we got a hole punched in it, wear it around your neck. If you happen to forget that, then just go by the tardy booths in the morning between 8 and 8:30 and they'll grab you one. It is $1, so try to remember that as much as you possibly can, but you can have your temporary ID that you wear over your heart on the day that you forget your permanent ID. You'll notice as you go to class, teacher will shake your hand, and what they're going to check for is that you're in proper dress code. If not, they're going to send you somewhere to try to get that dress code corrected as quickly as we can. So make sure before heading to first block that you've got your ID and you got proper dress code on for that day. All right. Second thing that I want to talk about today is our tardy policy. So like I said, teacher's going to be at the door greeting you, shaking your hand, making sure you're in proper dress code. Once that bell rings, they're going to close the door. There's a sign on each of your doors that gives you kind of instructions to remind you what to do, but that door is shut and you're going to be locked out from that class period at that moment. So you should head down to one of our two tardy stations, either by the doors where the buses drop off by the mobiles, or for the rest of the school, we'll be in the PAC lobby. You'll go down to the tardy booth, you'll show them your ID, they'll scan your ID, they'll give you your tardy, and then you'll get escorted back to your class. So we try to be as on time as much of the time as we possibly can be. If you're tardy, we'll give you a warning for the first time, we'll give you a warning for the second time, and we'll give you a warning for the third time. Come the fourth tardy each quarter, you'll get a written warning, and then from there you'll get in-school suspension, after-school detention, then in-school suspension, and so on and so forth. So make sure, I think giving you 3 warnings and a written warning should be where no one goes really beyond that for a consequence in any quarter. We'll reset each quarter and then start accruing those tardies all over again. So make sure when you're not to class on time, you make your way directly to one of those things, not going around, but we'll sweep you down there, get your tardy pass, and get you back to class as soon as we can. If you forget, there's a little SOP or a standard operating procedure on each one of your doors, so you see that on the window in front of you. It'll give you instructions of what to do and how to get back into class without being a disruption to your class. All right, last thing I want to talk about is our cell phone policy. We have a very clear cell phone policy that try to eliminate any gray area or trouble with our understanding. During instructional time, cell phones are absolutely 100% not permitted. Not for any reason, not for any use. Not for research, not for headphones, not for listening to music. So the time your first block bell rings to the time your bell rings to end first block, that's a no technology, no cell phone time. You've got any technology in the classroom, iPads or computers that your teacher will have you use, but other than that, definitely not going to be using any technology, any of our personal technology devices. Only time that I say we are going to be able to use cell phones is going to be in between classes. So during transitions, you can have your cell phones out, and definitely during lunch or before school and after school. Headphones, not even in the hallways. That's a safety issue for us with as many students moving through the hallways. So for headphones, that's going to be only in the cafeteria. So I just want to be clear about all those expectations. Don't want to get to the part where we're dealing with those expectations not being met. So please adhere to each of those 3. Those are our 3 kind of general main procedures where there is no wiggle room or flexibility. I just want everyone to get on board, follow those expectations, and that will help us have a great rest of our 172 days of school that we've got left. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to a lot of great stuff we've got coming up. Even as far as next week, we've got our Spirit Week getting started, and we've got some other great things revolving around college and career readiness kicking off too. So probably until tomorrow, this is our second edition of Warrior Nation. I'll be talking to you guys real soon. Today is a great day to be a warrior.